A brave Biafran man has sent a strong message to haters of Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. He criticizes individuals and platforms that oppose Simon Ekpa and others fighting for Biafra's restoration, accusing them of undermining the movement. He highlights reports of women in Enugu suffering from rape and violence, questioning why critics of the movement are silent about these atrocities. He accuses certain individuals of actively working against Biafra's struggle, mentioning those who allegedly contacted international authorities to suppress Simon Ekpa. He argues that the Nigerian government has abandoned its people and that there are no elected leaders truly representing the interests of the people. He demands that those who have criticized Biafra activists provide their own solutions to the problems, especially given the continued suffering in the region. He defends Simon Ekpa's establishment of the Biafra Liberation Army, BLA, arguing that it was necessary for self-preservation due to the government's failure to protect the people. He accuses certain commentators, including Dr. Damages and others, of focusing on trivial matters while ignoring the suffering of Biafrans. He warns that continued opposition to the Biafra movement will create long-term consequences, not just for the activists, but for future generations. He concludes by asking critics directly what their solutions are now that Simon Ekpa is not present, implying that they have failed to address the issues affecting the people. In a long, impassioned address that has resonated deeply with many across the region, a courageous man from the Biafran community has sent a clear and powerful message to those who oppose the efforts of Biafra Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Speaking in a straightforward, personal manner, he expressed his frustration with critics who use their media platforms and academic credentials to denounce Simon Ekpa and his supporters, yet remain silent on the suffering and injustice faced by ordinary people, especially the vulnerable women of Enugu state. The speaker began by condemning the individuals and online commentators who have repeatedly attacked Simon Ekpa without offering any practical solutions. He noted that while these critics are quick to speak on television and social media about political and constitutional technicalities, they seem to turn a blind eye to the real pain experienced by the people. He described scenes of despair, recounting how women in Enugu state have been subjected to brutal violence and rape, leaving them to cry on the streets in desperate need of help. For him, these harrowing images are undeniable evidence of a crisis that goes far beyond mere political debate. He questioned how those who are so vocal in their criticism can ignore the suffering of mothers, grandmothers, and other family members who have been directly affected by these atrocities. In a tone that mixed personal anguish with determined resolve, the man accused various influential figures and media personalities of undermining the Biafra restoration movement. He mentioned specific individuals known for their strong online presence, names like Dr. Damages and Dr. CH, who have used their platforms to question the strategies of those fighting for the Biafran cause. He recalled how these commentators, often seen behind shelves of books or in front of elaborate backdrops, have boasted about their supposed achievements, such as writing petitions to international organizations or contacting government authorities. Yet, when it comes to addressing the immediate crisis of violence and neglect, their voices are conspicuously absent. He challenged them to explain what concrete steps they have taken to help the people, rather than simply offering criticism from the safety of their comfortable studios and online spaces. The speaker's words conveyed not only deep anger, but also a sense of urgent responsibility. He argued that the Nigerian government has long abandoned its duty to protect its citizens, leaving the people of Biafra to fend for themselves. With no elected leaders truly representing the interests of the populace, the community has been forced to seek its own means of self-protection. It is in this context that Simon Ekpa's decision to establish the Biafra Liberation Army is defended as a necessary measure. The formation of a self-defense group is portrayed not as an act of aggression, but as a desperate response to a system that has consistently failed to ensure the safety and dignity of its people. Throughout his address, the man repeatedly emphasized the disconnect between those who claim to care about justice and human rights and their actual contributions to solving the crisis. He expressed profound sadness and anger at the sight of women, elderly citizens, and other vulnerable groups being left to suffer without any recourse. He argued that while some critics have always been ready to debate the finer points of constitutional law or the roles of various government bodies, none of them have stepped forward with viable strategies to stop the violence or alleviate the hardships faced by the people. The suffering, he contended, is too immediate and too real to be reduced to academic debates and abstract theories. The narrative took on a deeply personal note as the speaker recalled the images of women in distress, rolling on the streets and crying out for help, a sight that, in his eyes, no one can dismiss as mere propaganda. He explained that these are not distant, fabricated scenes, but the lived reality of his people. He urged those who have taken to criticizing Simon Ekpa and his supporters to reflect on the fact that their words have little meaning when weighed against the physical and emotional pain that is being inflicted on innocent people. His call was not simply for more criticism or louder rhetoric. It was a plea for accountability and tangible action that could help to bring about real change. In a direct challenge to his detractors, the man asked them to explain what they were actually doing to combat the issues at hand. He questioned why those who have often declared that certain strategies or actions were wrong had not proposed any alternative solutions when the cries of suffering filled the streets. He emphasized that the responsibility to protect and uplift the community does not lie in empty talk or abstract petitions, but in concrete, on-the-ground efforts that can provide immediate relief and long-term security for the people. His challenge was aimed squarely at those who have instead chosen to remain on the sidelines, content with their critiques while ignoring the urgent need for action. The speaker also touched upon the broader political failures that have contributed to the current state of affairs. He argued that the Nigerian government has effectively deserted the people by failing to provide adequate leadership and support. With no representative truly working for the interests of the community, those who remain are left to organize and defend themselves. This, he said, is the reason why self-defense measures, such as the creation of the Biafra Liberation Army, are not only understandable, but necessary.
Rep of our people in Enugu. I've been watching the cries of the mothers on the streets. Then I've been trying to go from platform to platforms, all those platforms where they always discuss about Simon Ekpa and Mazen Namdekano, all those our people that always put a lot of books at their background, and they will be speaking evil about the people that are fighting for the restoration of Biafra and the people that are fighting for our youths, our grandmothers, grandfathers, our farms, the people that stand and say enough is enough. People like Mazen Namdekano and the Simon Ekpa, there are some people that they are always against them. When you go to the platforms of, for example, when you go to worship media, this a self-acclaimed, or he's a doctor, I don't know, Dr. Chede, he will be bragging how he's the one that called Finland, he's the one that wrote letters to United Nations to bring Simon down, he's the one that brought Nnamdi Kanu down, all these people. Then when you go to Dr. Damages, the same thing. You see a lot of people, they will be every time, they will be on the platform discussing the problem of agitation about Biafra, discussing why we should do what we should do, how we should do it. So I'm asking myself, all these people that always jumping from one platform to the other, where are they now? Especially there's one that always put a lot of books at his background, always speak as if he's intelligent. He's based in Canada or US. He always come on Dr. Damage's platform to speak. So when I watch these women on the street, rolling on the ground, crying to the world that they are being raped, that they are being, oh my God, I can't even find a word to use. When you see all these women crying every day, crying and protesting, even though that their protest is not going nowhere because the government is not paying attention, because there is no government. There is nobody like a governor that is elected, elected from the people that is working for the people. There is nobody that's going to represent them. Nobody that will come to their rescue unless somebody like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or Simon Ekpa. So my question now is, all these people that is always going on one media platform to the next, talking ill of the people that have come out to stand for their people, where are they now? All of them, where are they? Dr. Damage's platform, saying that this is not how to do it, quoting the Constitution, telling us that the senators have to be part of it, the referendum is not in the Constitution, Nnamdi Kanu is not doing it well, now you can release Nnamdi Kanu and apply Simon Ekpa. All these people, don't they see the cries? Don't they hear the cries of the women 3 days ago in Enugu State? Don't they see the overrun of our farms? Don't they see? Can somebody now tell me that these women that came on the street in Enugu State, rolling on the ground and crying for help, that is propaganda? Can anybody just tell me now that these people, these old women that is telling their story, how they are being raped and used stick in their private parts and everything, can people tell me now that this is propaganda? If it's not a propaganda, then what are you doing about it? I mean, these guys that always go on platform to platforms, you know who I'm talking about. If you're one of these people that always comment, always go to platform, I want to ask you, what is your comment now? What is your, I mean, like, you know it all. Simon Ekpa was not doing it well. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was not doing it well. They should crucify him. The time you will know when the importance of DK, you will not see the DK anymore. The time you will know the importance of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in the society, you will not see Mazen Nnamdi Kanu again, because you have been advocating and canvassing. You have been advocating in all the platform you go, in all the comments that you make, in all the videos that you make. All your target is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So now, where are you now? Where are you now? All these platforms. There's the one I went to his platform the other day. He's having one white bear. He says he's Dibia something, Dr. Dibia something. I don't know. I went to his platform. He didn't want me to enter. But I'm not here to abuse you or that cause you. I'm asking you, even if you're not from Enugu, me, I'm not from Enugu. What is your suggestion now? All these people, they are just doing nonsense. You want Igbo land to be good. Okay, now that our women are rolling on the ground in Enugu State, now that our women are some morons, are raping our women in their own farms, buying their husband in their own farm. Presently, 2025. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is no longer there, Simon Ekpa is no longer there. You that is always hopping on every social media, saying that what they are doing was wrong. Okay, so what is your contribution? My contribution is to come to ask you, what is your contribution? What is your contribution? What is your solution? Since what Simon Ekpa is doing was not good, okay, no problem. What Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing was not good, no problem. You want them to be arrested, you want them to be deported, you want them to be jailed for life, okay, no problem. Maybe you have finally achieved what you want. Okay, now, since you say we should follow you, that what they are doing is not good, what Simon Ekpa is doing is not good, what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is not good, you say that it is you that we should follow. that you have the right solution. You say that this B2B is the right solution. You say that we should follow all of you. Where are you people now? That our children, our mothers, our female children are being raped. At a point that they will use stick to penetrate them in the private parts. You always say that they are not doing it well. The people that have stood up to challenge these atrocities, you said they are not doing it well. Before you know it, you use it at home to project your propaganda. You said they should take them out. You said they should buy them. Some people like Udele, I don't know where he is now. There are some people that is backing him. There's the one in London. His name is Henry. He will come. He'll be speaking English. Mr. Henry from Udele platform. My question to you is: these women that are rolling. When I say Mr. Henry from Udele platform, I'm talking about generally. I'm just using him to call on all of you that go on social media platform to criticize, to bash whichever efforts anyone is doing to confront these motherfuckers. Whichever effort someone is doing to say enough is enough. Mazin Mekano from ESN, you people bashed ESN. You said that the governors wanted to do it. Now Mekano rushed and did it. Now he is evil man. Why did he do it? He is a non-state actor. There were state actors. And why is Mekano at the forefront? Why must he go and equip people with AK-47? Why must he send people to the bush? Why must he call them ESN? Who gave him the right? You go on social media platform and you'll be speaking grammar. You spoke grammar, right? You spoke a lot of grammar. You went to Dr. Chidi platform. You said you bashed everything. You went on Dr. Damage's platform. You had a panel, a conference. You people bash and demoralize Mazen Namdekano because he's trying to protect you and me. Because he's trying to protect your mother. Until they kidnapped him. The same thing applies to Simon Ekpa. He was trying to do the same thing Mazen Namdekano is doing, because we have seen that the government of the day is not doing anything to protect our people. He started to build his men on ground, trying to arm them for what they call self-preservation and self-defense. You people, you that is watching me, you still went on all the whole social media platform. Someone Ekpa crucify him. Now that is not there. Around December, some people were massacred at Chosen Church. They said it's a boy state. They say it's a Enugu state. You are busy dragging. Is it a boy state? Is it a Enugu state? It's not a boy state. So it's not 12 people that die. It's 100 people. It's not 100 people. It's 200 people. But you forgot the fact that you said that they should crucify Simon Ekpa and they should crucify Mazen Namdekano. So what is the provision you are bringing out? I'm going to go to Dr. Damage's platform on Saturday. I hope they will have something on Saturday. I will be very patient to enter that place. And I'm going to ask them, all of them that always come on that platform, even if it's not the topic they're discussing, I will tell them that I want to ask them one question. That one question is, since you people said Simon Ekpa should be crucified, that is what you have been advocating for. Now you people are happy that he's now in dungeon. He's now somewhere locked up in Finland. Mazen Namdekano is in dungeon, not getting any justice. You people are happy. So, you as men, what is your solution to these atrocities and this rape that is happening in our land today? That is the question I want to ask them. People that always put books in the background when they are talking, so that you think that they are intelligent. They will put different type of book that they bought $1. Then you see them on Dr. Damage's platform. They will be coming. Some of them say they are from Enugu. Some of them will say, I'm from Enugu. Me, I'm even from Ahomafo. That is not how they do it. You know the solutions to the problem. You know how they do it. You know how it's supposed to be done. So now, that's your intellect. That's your knowledge. That's your wisdom. Is what we need now. Don't pretend as if you don't know. Don't pretend as if you have not seen these women that are rolling on the streets, begging for help. Or do you want to tell us now that it's propaganda? Mazen Namdekano is propagating this from the dungeon. or Simon Ekpa is propagating this from wherever he is in Finland. So now you pretend, now you people have switched the topic. Now you people are talking about a day election, Anambra election. That is the topic for today, yeah? The evil of most people that they call themselves Igbos and Biafrans. Those people will not agitate. They will not keep quiet. They will keep on bashing whatever you do. And when it comes to this now, that our women are being raped, that our women are being butchered, that our women have to come to the street in Enugu State to protest. Those people here, they will pretend as if they don't see all these things. They will pretend as if they don't hear the news. They will pretend as if it's not important, because it's not your mother that is being raped. When your mother is being raped from a Fulani Janjaweed in the forest, and a very big stick is choked in her bum, that is when you will understand that somebody have to stand up for their people. That is why when you understand that somebody made South Africa to be South Africa today, that is when you understand that somebody made it possible for you to be in America today and be speaking grammar. That is not when you understand that is only one person that's supposed to save a nation. That is when you understand the importance of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is around, who born the bagger? Who born the bagger to go to a village and massacre people in the church without no remorse? Even though they were wearing bulletproof chosen vests. The bulletproof chosen vest didn't save them. They were massacred in the church. That one have died down. Everybody have moved on. Everybody have forgotten it. Because the man Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not there. Because the man Simon Ekpa is not there. Because what Simon Ekpa built is being bastardized. Because what Simon Ekpa built and set up together is being bastardized. That is why we hear all this news of our grandmothers being raped in this 2025th. A grandmother of 70-year-old is being raped in your own land. I saw a tunnel being dug, very long tunnel in your own land, and you are on the social media. All you are waiting for, most of them now, I wish that there will be a program like that on Saturday when I have time. I will go there to ask them this question. Even this Dr. Damages himself, all of them are hypocrites. You have a very big platform that you can address some certain issues, you don't do it. But you come and talk about Edo election. Who Edo election will help? You come and talk about Kaduna election. Who that one help? But something that is very, very consigned to your people, something that is a threat to their existence, you will never speak about it. The only time you people talk about it is now when you come to bring somebody down. When you come to tell the whole world that Simon Ekpa don't have any right to talk to any Igbo man. Simon Ekpa don't have any right to advocate for anything. He don't have any right. He must go to jail. Since you have the solutions, since you say that since you say that that is not how to have a country, since you say that that is not how to do it, what are you doing when your grandmothers have been raped and butchered in their farms in Enugu State and all over Biafra land? What is your solution? So when it comes to this, you will be mute. Dr. Chid in Canada, you write petitions all over the world. It's me that wrote the petition that they were anything that happens, somebody will come from somewhere to take credit for it. Somebody will just rise up to take credit. Okay, after you took the credit, you claim that it's you that write the petition, it's you that make the call. Now, Finland government have arrested someone. Okay, no problem. So now, what are you talking about? When you see our grandmothers rolling on the streets, shouting for pain, crying in agony, where is your petition now going to? Who are you writing petition to? Who are you complaining to? You as a man, what are you doing? You don't have anything you're doing, bro. I thought you have some influence. I thought you can speak some good English. I thought you can write some letters. I thought you can write some petitions to UN. I thought you can write some petition to human rights of the world. I thought you can write some petition to the government of the world. I thought you can write some petition to Finland government, American government. Now that our women are being raped, where is your petition, brother? Dr. Chidi, I'm asking you this. Dr. Damages and the whole people that always come there to talk rubbish. Where is your... I mean, as a man, you're supposed to be able to provide solutions and ideas. You're supposed to be able to talk to your people and tell them which way forward. As an advanced person that is having many books at your background, someone that read, that is well read, is supposed to have some type of solution. But it seems you don't have none. So all you're waiting for now is whenever Mazinam cannot come out, or whenever someone Ekpa come out, you will come back to come to criticize them. Now they are not there. What is, how far? How market? How market, I'm asking you. How market? Since Mazinam Kano and Simon Ekpa is not in the picture, since the people following them decided to do Zaga, since the stage is now open for you, that is always going on the Chidi platform to come and criticize and talk rubbish. Since the field is now open for you to implement that your own strategy, you're supposed to have, at least by now, we're supposed to have seen movement. Since you said don't wake say mayor and a day and a letter, how many letters have you written? Since you say it's P2B is the solution, so now how far with your P2B? What is P2B even saying about the women that are on the street, rolling on the street? They even use leg because the government denied them access for bus to demonstrate. They have to use leg to walk. The governor of Enugu State, all of you guys, I call you guys products of broken condom. You will think that because of the power you people have, you think that you're gonna be there forever. You think that nothing will happen to you. The only luck that you guys have is that the people that are agitating truthfully for the freedom of our people, they are lesser than the people that are against it. The people that are against for our people to have freedom to breathe in and out, to live like human beings, the people that are against it, that are bashing it, that are fighting everything because of their own personal interest, they are large, they are much. That is why you people can go around like governors, do anything you like, and next year, next 2 years, they will vote you people again, you people continue. It is because of the division. It is because of Onyokorota Kutuoya. Because Mazinamikano will build, some people will destroy. Some people will build, some people will destroy. That is why you people, in the name of governor, you still have the audacity to be running around Biafra land and be committing all these atrocities. You'll be looking when your people are being pied and raped in their numbers. The only thing I can do is to come and speak to you face to face, to tell you that everybody's not afraid of you, to tell you that the more you continue going on social media platform to criticize someone Ekpa and the Mazinam Khan or whoever tomorrow that will come up to defend these people, the more you are creating enmity for your children, the more you are creating evil for your children unborn. Because whatever you wish to people is what is going to come to you. I wish everybody good. I don't want to see anybody's grandmother on the street rolling that she is being raped. I don't know how it's going to feel if my grandmother with 70, 80 years is being raped in her farm. I don't know if I'm going to be here talking. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to become more better than Bin Laden. I don't know what I will do. But because it has not reached to you, that is why you have the effrontery to always go on social media platforms to comment rubbish. When you see people that is standing like men and defending their people. Now Mazinam Kano is no longer in the picture. How far? How far now? What are you doing as a man? I am asking you that is always going on social media platform to comment rubbish. Someone Ekpa is your problem, Mazinam Kano is your problem. Now they are not there. How far? So you have forgotten that some people were quiet in the churches in December. You have forgotten that people that are wearing chosen vests, They were massacred in a broad daylight. This one, everybody have moved on, right? Everybody have moved on. You want to do business every Mondays. You want to make some money. Because your brother, your sister, your mother, your cousin, your cockroach is not among the people that were shut down on that church. Even though they said they were chosen. When you shoot them, it will make kind. Because your parents are not involved. That is why it's easy for you to come on social media to speak grammar. Because right now, the mothers that are being rolling on the street, that they have been kidnapped, they are being raped in their own soil. It's not your mother now. Because you are from Abia State. Probably you are from Abakaliki. So your mother is not involved. That is why you can come on social media tomorrow to talk rubbish about people that are standing to defend their people. That is why I want to ask you this question. Since Mazen Ekpa is no longer in the picture, how far? How far? You cannot answer how far. What is your own strategy? How many letters have you written? Dr. Chidi! Dr. Chidi, your people are being raped, though. In case you don't know. Or you want to tell me it's a propaganda. Your old mothers, your grandmothers, they are being butchered. This just recently. This week, my brother. So how far? Who are you going to have? How many petitions have you written? If you have not written one petition, which means inside you, you know you are evil man. Because if you want justice for your people, you're supposed to stand for them anytime. If you're screaming of justice, just for you to bring somebody else down, if I say God will punish you, God is not going to come and punish you. But the evil that men do lives with them. One day you'll be surprised. One day you'll be surprised. You'll be like, why am I facing this? Why is this not working for me? Why is this that this is happening this way? You don't know that it's what you have done to yourself. You want them to take out Simon Ekpa. So what are you giving the people as replacement? Nothing. You want them to take out Mazen Ekpa. What are you giving the people as replacement? Nothing. It's for you to see the evil in you. The evil in you. And you see some morons. They will be running on these platforms. They will be commenting. The only thing I wish all of you is that it will get to everybody's door one by one. One day you are going to cry the cry of these women. One day you will cry the cry of these women. I am not from Enugu State. But I feel this pain. I feel this pain. When I see these women crying, I feel as if it's my own mother crying, because these are our mothers. It doesn't matter where you're from. Because I'm not selfish, it's not about me. I'm not selfish. But because of your selfish interest, all you'll be thinking about is not my village, it's not my people, it's not my grandmother. I don't know these mothers. But these mothers have been butchered and massacred. They use stick to invade their private parts. You don't have anything to say about it. You pretend as if you don't see it. There's the one always in Dr. Damage's show. He's a Bini guy. He's called himself Forefathers. Forefathers. He's always acting as if he don't have no single faculty, no sense. Godfather from Edo, that you are very much interested in Biafran problems and Igbo problems. So this one now, even if you want to talk about it, you talk about it, Nelu. You talk about it, they say there is some women that were raped. Oh, God save us. So then when somebody now stand up tomorrow to defend these women, then you will not come to criticize this person. That's the evil of a black man. Not evil of a black man. Very evil set of people. I am also a black man. That is what Mazen Ekpa always say. So at least I learned that one from him. When somebody stand up tomorrow now to defend these women that are being raped, that is when people like Forefathers in Dr. Damage's show, that is now when he will come out to speak grammar. That is when people like the other one that is always having books on his background say he's from Enugu State of Anambra State. Now he's not. Now he's on holidays. Now that women are being used stick on their private part to invade and divide and separate their private part, old girl women. Now they are not seeing this. It's when somebody will rise up tomorrow and say enough is enough. That is when all of them will gather like vultures to come and criticize and analyze and tell you it's not like this, it's like this. Mad people everywhere. So guys, like I said, this is supposed to be a very short one. I just have to vent this out for it to be out there. For it to be out there. I wish that this division that is happening now, that is not happening. Because the men on ground are supposed to have enough materials to defend our women. Unfortunately now, nobody is defending them. So people that are doing that online, looking for power, I remove my cap. You guys should continue this power tussle. Continue looking for this money. And when you get the money, you don't even give it. The unfortunate part of it is that after you gotten the money, you will not even use it for something that will benefit everybody. You will use it for your own personal interests. Very sad. Very sad indeed. I saw a video of men on ground coming to say that they don't get one shishi from a particular woman. So the question is, all this donation that I see that is raining on your platform, what exactly are you people using it to do? Are you using it to go and buy a house in New York when your grandmothers are being raped and brutalized in Biafra land? I mean, I don't really get it. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. Anyway, this program is not for you. This program is for those that always go on social media platform to criticize Simon Ekpa and Mazen Namdekano. It's all about money. It's all about money. And there's some gullible, most gullible Biafrans don't even see this. I'm not telling you where you should put your money in. Man, it is your money. If you decide to throw your money out of the window, that is your problem. But at least let us have some conscience. Some conscience. Why doing all these things? And tomorrow you come out to defend the nonsense you are doing. You use another nonsense to defend another nonsense, and some people will be nodding and say, yes, 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 you are the greatest, you are the greatest. Like I said, I cannot tell you what to do with your money. Keep on fooling yourselves. Keep on fooling yourself. Abacha also a go mile. Abacha also a go mile. For the women that are being raped, all I can do is to shout out, to call for help, to call for Biafrans to come and stand with you, to call for well-meaning Nigeria to come and speak out. At least this guy, I don't really like him much. What is his name? Very dark man. At least he have spoken. At least he tried. Even though I know he's very manipulative, but he tried. I saw his page that he really called out the governor of Enugu State. He really spoke about this atrocity of these women just yesterday. Where is your own Igbo celebrities? No, Dogu, if they are coming, you are not again. So they can't even come out of their comfort zone to say no. Don't do this to my people. It's about legacy. Obi Kubana, I know you people have your business you're doing. You don't want anything to interfere with your business. But don't come on social media to give youths advice about how to make money when you cannot even give them advice on how to live, how to survive. When you cannot even speak out when your own people are being massacred in numbers and raped in numbers. It doesn't make sense to me. Since you don't want to get involved, don't get involved. Whenever I go to a big Kubana page, he's advising youths, wake up this morning, do this. Why are you waking up this morning and doing this when your grandmother has been just raped? How does it work? When you are traumatized that your sister is being raped in the farm. Nobody speaks about you. Nobody talks about you. Nobody help you out when you are down. All they do is to bring down the people that God have sent to help us. People like Mazen Namdekan and Simon Ekpa. They will take on platform, they will be like, there is the one in Dr. Free's show. What is his name? Hey, what is this guy's name? That is so full of himself, so arrogant. What is this Igbo guy name? I will remember his name. I think he's from Enugu, Anambra. What is his name? I have challenged him once on that platform. He will not see that women in Enugu State, grandmothers that are rolling on the ground, telling you how the Fulani herdsman is putting stick in their private parts. Stick! As hard as stick is. Oshishi, kejine uhanike. Those people will not say it. They will not say it. They will pretend as if they don't say it. So guys, I have to cut it here because I don't even know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't have the capacity to help these women. I wish I do. I wish I do have the capacity to help these women. But if you're from Enugu State in particular, if you're from Enugu State and you are keeping quiet, you are keeping mute because your sister have not been raped, shame on you. Shame, very big shame on you. Very big shame on you. Very, very big shame on you. Very big shame on you. You are keeping quiet. You don't know what to say. But when it comes to something that will help the people positively, then you will come out to comment. You will come out to say no we can say mayor. But right now you don't have no ideas. All your ideas have disappeared. It's only God will save us. Because I know that I talk rela. Since Mazinamika Samonekwa is not there, I talk rela. That is what I think. Because the people that are supposed to be there to salvage us, to put everything together, they are busy scattering everything. That is why these people have the audacity. They are still going to come. This is not going to be the end of it. This is not going to be the end of it. They are still going to come. They are still going to do more. And nothing will still happen. And nobody will come to our rescue. It's sad, but that is the truth. I don't have any suggestion. The only suggestion I have is that Bawan Zaga on social media. The only suggestion I have is that let's continue Ekpa. It is so sweet. Let's continue cho. That's exactly the best way to go. For the governors, you guys should just pretend as if you don't say it. Why you guys are having it very easy like this is because the Biafrans have not decided to come together. The day they will decide to come together, the day they will decide to pretend as if they love each other, the day they will decide to pretend as if they care for each other, that is the day it will be over for all you political leaders in Biafra land. But for now, keep on your jamboree, using the lives of your people to play, using the lives of your grandmothers, your grandfathers to play. Continue. So guys, I have to go. For the people online, continue with the Zaga, because there's nothing else you guys are capable of doing. Most of you guys doing Zaga, there's nothing else you can. Most of you guys that are doing Zaga, that's the only thing you can do. For the people that are dividing and taking money and sabotaging everything, continue. One day, monkey go market, you know go return. Shalom guys, I'm out.
This is the end of our news update. Please click the icon on the top right corner of your screen to watch my next video. You will enjoy it. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.